Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is the Knight of Bows and the Fox, and this just dropped off. So it dropped off today, and it came back on today. And I was thinking to myself, when I was thinking about the card, I was like, how odd that happens, right? And here you are getting ready to step onto the shore, and the first person that greets you is that Knight of Bows, the Fox. And when he was with you before, he kind of set you up for this air energy. Okay. It was after, he came in after the breath of life. But, with this air energy that's here, this instruction going on, this jealousy, this injustice, and this transition, he teams back up with this Queen of Bows. Okay. And he's taking his direction from her. She's like, we need to nurture this, this person a little bit more. And he's like, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And, I'm going to be here and I'm going to be cunning. I'm going to be alert for this person. I'm going to be curious. I'm going to have some wisdom and some playfulness, with this, so as you step off, this fox is running circles, just waiting for you to step foot on the other side. Okay, now, as I like to explain this card, okay, or the court cards, this guy is a fighter and a tactician, okay, but they're also, all the knights, like to begin that quest. I like to look at it as, in the King Arthur days, right? All those knights went out on a quest, okay? The king sat at home, and quite occasionally he would go out on quests and stuff like that, but all the knights are quest givers, quest takers, okay? And in the arrow, the question mark that's popping over the NPC right now is saying to himself, okay, this is an opportunity for you to create something, okay? I want you to go to this other side, and I want you to greet, this spiritual person coming across. And, when you do so, show them that they have that fire. Show them they have that passion. Show them they have that action. Okay? And he's, this Knight of Bows, this fox is going, yeah. Let's get out there. Okay? So, as you cross over to the other side, through the Six of Arrows in transition, all right, he meets you. And now this could be you taking on this aspect. This could be somebody else as well. Right? If this is somebody in your workplace or in your social dynamics, even in your family, this person can be very, intuitive, dynamic, flamboyant. They're not afraid to take action. They're not afraid to move forward in that direction that you want to move in. Okay? They're going to take their cues off of you. And they may even give you some influence as well, because the queen is down here. Right? The Queen of Bows is down here, and she's asking you, how do you influence those around you? This Knight of Bows, okay, is looking at it saying, which opportunity are you going to, seize in this situation? Or what details are you ignoring? Those are two big questions that come up. So as you're stepping across on the solid ground again, he's not afraid to take, this other person, this fox aspect, is not afraid to take action, and neither are you. Okay, you've taken action in the past with what's going on. All right. Now, there could be some competitiveness between you and this other person, and it could be one of you is showing off a little bit with what's going on with your skill set, okay, or that passion, that creativity. It's kind of like, I know what you can do, but I can do one better type aspect. Okay, and again, if this is an aspect, it's somebody who's witty, clever, innovative. This could be, somebody with some Aquarian energy. Aquarians are very innovative, okay? And they're very, they like to be an improviser, okay? So you have to look at aspects where, we can change something, but we can do it, immediately, all right? And, we can, we don't have to do it this way. We can try to do it that way. If this is an event, there could be some travel involved, all right? And it could be an opportunity to change things, all right? Going to, let's just say you're going to a flea market and you're setting up a booth, all right? Okay, You might have to travel to do that, to set up, whatever craft you want to do. But, you may have a different idea of, maybe if I put this, market these things better, put these up front versus, have some, of the lower sellers out back, right? So, with this fox coming along, as you've transitioned from this, you're still transitioning into this air energy, okay? And you've got the bow energy that's still down here. You need bows to shoot the arrows, okay? You've got the instruction, the arrows in the heart for jealousy. A bow had to shoot them, okay? And you've got the fire passion coming out of the heart as well. So that's kind of bow energy like. You got the queen of bows down here. Where are you influencing those around you, which we've already talked about. The two of arrows, she's got their foot on a bow. Okay, so she's got, a foothold. One, she's grounded, but she's not letting that bow up unless she takes her foot off. And she's got two arrows ready to go. Okay, so, with that fox energy, and, what opportunity are you seizing? It's, you got this quest of moving forward. And this could be a quest of starting something new in a passionate relationship, in a creative endeavor to strengthen your resume, in an opportunity, to put your mark on a project, okay, at work. It could be that creative idea to help somebody with that process that you're thinking about, okay? And, whatever that quest is for you as you're moving forward on your spiritual path, it could be part of that. It could be, hey, I want to develop a stronger intuitive intuition, let's just say. And as a result of that, you need to meditate. And as you meditate on the issues, then you start getting those creative vibes, all right, that the universe is sending you, that spirit is sending you. Or, maybe somebody through spirit is trying to connect with you, okay? And when you open yourself up and you have that happy-go-lucky, playful, joyful energy, it's easier to connect. When your spiritual vibration is at a high level, it's easier to stay at that high level when others can connect with you through that. So, look at what's going on, okay, within your social dynamics, within your relationships. Are there opportunities for creative projects? Okay. Maybe even when you're finishing up those projects, you look back at it and say, wow, this is done. Let's say you're working on a room, right? And you finished it up. Now you got things moved into it. It's like from where it was to where it is now. Just a wow. Right? And that's that Knight of Bows, that fox, where, he can look at it and say, you know what? I was impulsive when I was doing it. The creativity, the action that it took for me to, to take care of this project, it's done. And I can look back on it and say, it's been a success. All right? And you're still moving forward. This fox is going to, be with you for the next 6-7 days. In and out of the shadows. Playing with you. All right? Being cunning. Giving you that guidance as a fighter tactician, all right? Do I want to take on this or do I want to talk my way out, into it, right? So look at all those opportunities that this fox presents, all right? And give it a lot of thought, right? Because this is how it's going to, he's going to be, like I said, be with you for the next 7 days. So that's today's card of the day, the Knight of Bows and Fox. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, share with others, and give me a thumbs up. And this is D for Spirit's Path. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.